Right now we are in Dayton. You can see a large tree that was down behind me, and over here some people are helping out this homeowner fixing this home after a tree smashed through that window. Now, Gigi Curtis is the homeowner. She's actually here with me right now. And Gigi, you were actually here at the time when this happened. Can you talk to us about that?
So my daughter was here with her tutor and doing math over at the kitchen table. And we have a glass door, and we had it propped open, just letting the dogs go in and out. And I was in the room over. My son was upstairs in his room. And literally the phone went off, the alarm went. I came from the other room. I said, what do you think, guys, let's get down the basement. My daughter, who's 14, was like, and I said, and then the glass door where they were just sitting slammed open. She hadn't been able to latch it correctly. So I screamed at them to get down into the basement. I started screaming up to my son, which is part of the reason why I throat, screaming. And as he was coming down the staircase, which is right there, the tree came through the house. He actually got a little piece of glass in his eye, flushed it out later, but all of us went down the basement, the tutor, 3 dogs, a cat, and 2 teenagers and mom. And we got down there and we waited it out. And when we came up here later, we couldn't believe that the damage that's here around the house is just here, and it's bad enough. But what we were spared is in the daylight, and I was just telling your crew, come in the daylight. It literally, God placed his hands on this house and said, let me tap you on the shoulder right here. And then he left the rest of us, because this entire house is surrounded by unbelievable damage. And we are so grateful and blessed. And our community and our friends and everybody came. And we had more chainsaws here. I know, I haven't cried yet. That's like he tells me. And I'm going to cry later. But our friends came, and it was such a community and family and friend effort. I love you all. Thank you so much. And my husband's asleep on the couch. Love my Tom.
Thank you so much, Gigi. We are so happy that you and your family are okay. And we also talked with a handful of other people who necessarily weren't home at the time when the storm came through, but are still dealing with a lot of damage. Take a listen.
This is the way we found it.
The way Ron and his wife found their home, with a tree on it and inside.
One of them came through here. A lot of the damage is in here.
Right now, they're just trying to keep the water out while they wait for someone to fix it.
But there's water coming down through, I'd say, several holes in the roof. If one of us had been standing there when that happened, we'd be dead.
There was damage all throughout Howard County from the storm. Several streets closed as crews worked on power lines and cleaned up debris. The National Weather Service confirmed a tornado did touch down in Howard County. It seems like we've seen a lot of them lately. Meteorologist Eric Taylor says the conditions have just been a perfect mixture.
And it really is based upon cold air, hot air, that clash. Whenever we get that clash, of course, we get severe weather. And that's like what we're seeing outside right now, today.
In one neighborhood, a massive tree went down in someone's front lawn and hit the power box.
In fact, the tornadoes come right through here. We're kind of Howard County's tornado alley, I think.
Tim Dobrowolski lives in the same neighborhood where this tree fell. He says he's not taking any more chances, so he plans on cutting down the trees in his yard.
And when we first moved here, we liked the trees. But now with the weather, it's becoming a liability.
Now, there is some positive to come of this. Gigi briefly mentioned the community coming together, helping each other out during this difficult time. And also meteorologist Eric Taylor telling me that this is not going to happen forever. That perfect storm that we're seeing with that cold and those hot temperatures, we will see that improve once the weather starts to get warmer all over. For now, we're live in Dayton. Erin McPherson, WMAR 2 News.